Hello guys, welcome to GATE Environmental Science and Engineering channel. Today we'll discuss a special topic for GATE aspirants, those who want to achieve a very good score. For example, in a GATE like less than 50 AIR, how we can aim it. And for that there are some tips. This video will talk about it. So let us start on it. So first thing what you need to do, everyone has to do is to check the GATE syllabus. So every year, whoever is organizing the GATE exam, especially any of the IIT or IISc, they will issue the GATE syllabus. Generally, it comes in the month of July, August time frame. So you check out the syllabus and identify what are the topics, subjects are there, and within subject what are the topics are there, and based on that you can identify the textbooks, class notes for each and every subject and subtopics. Once you achieve it, you can also see the YouTube videos and PTL videos you identify for the preparing the subjects. Also understand the marking system, that some multiple choice questions has a negative markings, especially 1 mark question has a minus 1/3 negative marking and 2 marks has a 2/3 negative marking, and numerical has no penalty for giving wrong answer. But we can see thing is that the numerical type question you have to know the right answer, otherwise you lose the mark. And in MCQ it gives the idea that you cannot randomly guess because it may impact your score. So these two things needs to be understood. Based on this one you can make a preparation plan. What is preparation plan here is that you will know that in this month I am going to prepare this subject, subtopics about it. The next month I am going to do this subjects, subtopics about it, taking the practice like that. So what is the philosophy of getting very good AIR is that you have to make basically fundamentals very strong. There is no shortcut for it. So the first tip is that you start your preparation early. I would suggest the ideal time is 1 year in advance. Yes, several students are there, those who achieved the very good score, in preparing 2-3 months, but they are like, they have a good foundation early. So as a thumb rule, you start your preparation early. Take a diagnostic test. So any GATE preparation books or the courses you are taking, they have some practice test and diagnostic test. Why it is required is that once you take a test, you will know that which subject you know more, which subject you don't know anything, or you require more reading on it. So it gives you the idea, feel about it, and based on that you basically prepare. You start your preparation, read each subject and subtopics textbook, okay, and make a formula list. Why I'm telling formula list is very important is because for the numerical type of questions will be based on the formula, and whatever subtopics you are taking it and whatever the formula is coming, you should remember it, because that is a very important thing, and revise it regularly. You can, once you finish a particular subject, like you say environmental chemistry in term, then you can take a subject test. That will give you the idea that how much you are knowing on particular subject and subtopics. If you feel that still there is a need for preparation on this one, you identify that subtopics and again find literature, class notes or YouTube videos and prepare it. And most important part is that you have to revise the topic regularly. So you should have a revision plan that will memorize the formulas and the theories of each subject. If you are still not able to comprehend certain subjects, subtopics, you can use other different study material. What does it mean is that you can take another author book and try to read that subtopic, or you can take a different YouTube videos authored by different people. So that will help you in improving the weak areas. And what at the end of the time you can have a get papers, previous year's get paper for practice. Now how you'll check that your fundamentals are good? So there is a way that after seeing question you should be able to identify that from which subject is going to is coming, which topic it is, and what is the details you should know. For example, let us take a one GATE 2022 question. So this is the question. After seeing, at least you should be able to comprehend that this falls under environmental chemistry. Okay, it's a topic of atmospheric chemistry, and it is much more related to reactivity of trace substances in the atmosphere. Now, if you have read about this atmospheric chemistry, reactive trace substance, you'll be able to answer this question. So this is how you can check your level of preparation. Another important tip is that all subjects are equally important. Do not neglect a single subject. Yes, some students will do that. They will check the previous year's trend and prepare accordingly. GATE exam notification never tells that these subjects are more important, these subjects are less important. So if you are aiming for high score, very good score, you should not neglect any subject. Okay, your aim is to get 100 marks out of 100. So please be careful on that. And the best mantra is that practice, practice, and practice. Okay. Don't underestimate general aptitude section. There are number of books available on general aptitude. You keep on taking practice and improve your concept. Formula list you should have for each subject. Revise it. Study material you should have readiness and revise it on a regular interval after 1 or 2 months. Take more practice test to check your time management, because time management is one of the important part. And we'll explain that some students will spend more time on certain questions and then they don't have a time for the easy questions. So as a general thumb rule, take 10 mock tests before actual GATE exam. After each mock test, you see your weak areas and prepare on that. It should be systematic. Don't ignore the areas that you don't like it and you are not getting marks and you are getting frustrated. The moment you identify this is the area you are losing mark, immediately read the study material, improve your concept. There are several useful resources when it comes to GATE environmental science and engineering. Since this subject GATE papers are recent, since 2021 only, this subject GATE papers are coming. So there are several useful book. You can see the video under this channel, which provides the idea subject wise what are the good books. As such, right now one book is there on Amazon on GATE 2023 for taking practice and improving concept. But as the time progresses, I think several books will come into the market. And several coaching institutes will also start offering it. But as on date, it is only one book available. You can take it and prepare yourself. Now coming to time management, one more thing I would like to say, that you analyze the time required for each subject. There is no hard and fast thumb rule. Hard and fast rule for spending time on each questions. But as a thumb rule, you see 30 minutes for aptitude, 30 minutes for mathematics, 120 minutes for the technical subject. This is a general thumb rule. And the tip is that don't hang on to particular subject too long. If you are stuck, you just skip it, attend other questions, and come back to the question addressing. So with that, these tips, I hope that it will, these tips will be useful for getting a good AIR. And if you follow these tips very strictly, I don't think that definitely you will crack, GATE exam with AIR less than 30. Thank you for watching the video.